Hi everyone, welcome to another interesting tutorial. I'm Dami of 𝐓𝐻𝐂𝐇. Today we'll be learning how to draft this beautiful blazer dress with a side pleat. So if this is what you like to learn, please stick to the end of the tutorial. If you are joining us for the first time, thank you for joining us today. If you are yet to subscribe, please don't forget to click the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to get notified anytime you have a new tutorial. For our returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back. If you'd like to join my WhatsApp group, the link will be in the description box. So if you also want to have a request for a tutorial, the community on YouTube is open, so you can drop the picture for the requested tutorial. So thank you for joining us today, and let's get started. Alright, so for the drafting of this blazer dress with the side gathers, we are going to be starting our drafting with the back bodice. So this is my outline, the shoulder line, the chest line, bust, the waist, the hip line, and the length of the gown. So we'll be starting by imputing our measurements on both the shoulder line and also on the chest line. So on this place now, I will step down by 1 inch, connect it to the 3 inches neck width. Alright, so on the waistline now, I'm going to go in from the center back by 0.75 for that sway back, so that the back will be very relaxed, and from the shoulder line I will step down by 5 inches. Alright, so then I can go ahead to impute all of my measurements. My bust divided by 4, I have 9.25. and I will have 0.5 as ease allowance. On the waist also, I will go in by divided by 2. I'll add 1 inch as that allowance. My hip divided by 4 also. So whatever I have on the hip, I will take it down to the hem. Alright, so the bust span is 3.5, that's 7 inches. Divided by 2, I have 3.5. Okay, don't forget we added 1 inch as our dart, so I'm going to be putting 0.5 on both sides here. It will be starting ½ inch before the bust point, and down the waist I'll go down by 5 inches. Alright, so this is the dart. For the armhole, I'll divide this by 2, step down by 1, and go in by ½ inch. Okay, so for the back neckline, we are using the neck width of 3 inches, then the depth of 1.5 for our back neck. Alright, so what we have here now, we are going to be measuring what we have on our back neckline. That is what is going to help us to know the height of the collar for the front. So here I have 3.75 here. So this is what is going to be hitting the height of our collar for the front. So now for the side gathers now, from the waistline, I'm going to be going down by 3 inches from the waistline for the side gathers. Then I'll be connecting it up to this point here. Please pardon me, for this part here, we are going to be this part is not going to be having the gathers, is only on the side. So this is our dart line here. I'll be extending it down to the hem. I'll be extending this dart line to the hem like this. So from here is where we have the side pleats. So it's also going to be the same thing for the front. So when we want to cut it out now, we are going to be cutting it out on this line here. And the dart also is a shoulder dart. So what we have on the shoulder here, we'll divide it into 2. We have 5 here, that's 2.5. We divide it into 2 like this. Then we'll connect it to the shoulder. All right, so these are the pieces we have for the front part. So this is at the back part, this is our center back. So this place now, we are going to be joining it to the side of the front so that we'll do the pleats, we'll cut the pleats together. So this is our back now. We pack it aside to draft the front bodice. All right, so for the front now, I have the outline here. From this borderline here, I step down by 5 inches, which is going to be for the collar. And also this I go in by 4 inches, which is going to be for the overlap. You know, it's a double-breasted blazer, so this is going to be for the overlap. So from here we'll be starting the shoulder line, the chest line, the bust, under bust, the waist, the hip line, and the length of the dress. So now we'll just go ahead to impute all of our measurements, starting with the shoulder divided by 2. Step down by 1 inch for our shoulder slope and connect it to the 3 inches neck waist like this. So our bust, let's do the nipple to nipple measurement. That's our bust span divided by 2. So our bust divided by 4, we have 9.25. I will add 0.5 as my ease allowance. On the waist divided by 4, add 1 inch as the dart. Hip divided by 4, I'll take it down to the hem. All right, so with the nape border darts, we'll put it on both sides. It will stop 1/2 inch before the bust point, and we'll go down 4 inches below the waistline. Okay, so for the armhole, we divide it by 2, step that by 1. For the front, we'll go in by 1 inch. Alright, so this is going to be a shoulder dart also. We'll divide it into 2 and connect our darts to the shoulder. So for the bust darts, I'm going to be using 1 inch as my bust darts. Okay, so for the neck now, we use the neck width of 3 inches and the depth of 3 inches. Alright, so from the bust line here is the double breasted, and also the breaking point where the lapel folds is not very low. So from the bust points, I'll step up by 3 inches. So let's extend it up to this place. So everything we have down to the hem here is what we'll be using for the double breasted effect we have on the front. Alright, so to connect the neckline now to the lapel collar now, I'll be connecting this point here to this point, then you to extend to this place here. So you're going to be placing your tape like this, I'll be your ruler like this, then you have this. So with this now, you extend it also up like this. So we extend it up like this. So from this point here, I'm going to be measuring the 3.75 we measure for the neck width, for the curve we have for the neck. So 3.75. So this is going to be the height like this. So from here, I'll go out by 0.5 like this. So 0.5, I'll connect it. So from this point here, I will extend it here like this. This is going to determine the wideness of the collar, which I'm going to be using 3 inches as my wideness like this. So I have 3 inches like this. Sorry, from this point, from this back point, I'll mark the 3 inches. So it's this one I'm using. So we'll be connecting this one here to this point. So we'll be using this place. So I'll be using this curve here. So I'm going to place it like this and up to this point here like this. So I'll follow the shape. Okay, so this is the shape we have for our shawl collar. So now that we are done with the collar now, so from the waistline also, so for the waistline like we did for the back, we'll step down by 3 inches. we have extended this place down here, so we're connecting it to this point. So this part also is going to be for the pleats that we have on the side. So we have this here like this, so this part will be cutting it out for the pleats. So now that we are done, we can go ahead to cut out all of our patterns. Alright, so these are the points we have for the front. So the lapel collar is going to be coming like this for the front, like this. So when we want to cut it on our fabric now, this is the side, this is the part we are going to be using for the side pleats. This is the upper part, and this is the center front part. So when we are cutting it down, we are going to, so when we want to cut the center front, we are going to be cutting 4 of these. Don't forget the lining is also going to be the fabric also. So we have our back piece also looking like this. So in the next class now, we'll be drafting, we'll be cutting it out on the fabric, and I'll be showing you the sewing process on how to sew each of these pieces together. So thank you for joining us in our class today. I will see you in the next class.